She hit 3.1 and she hit it. You went from like 100 followers to 1,000 in the last
I
right?
had 50. Yeah, I think I had like 51 followers. It was fun.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Love it.
but
And
we're
your
getting
like
there.
count went up fast.
Hmm.
And I asked her.
Yeah, your like count went up fast. All to this video, but still.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pulling
How,
people in.
how long
All right.
ago did you post that?
Hi.
Lisa, hi.
What was it? Like a week ago?
Yeah, you
Right.
posted on 23rd.
Yeah.
And it hit, what it hit, like 300K overnight?
Yeah, I think it was 3.
Yep. So it hit
Nice.
about 300K within the first 24 hours of it being posted.
Yeah.
That I would say is one of the biggest videos that's come out of this group so far, if not the highest view.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Mikey's another one-on-one that I've been working with, and he went from I think 3 or 4,000 followers to about 19K. Yesterday he was at 18K, so he's still building fast, but he
Yeah.
found his structure well that got him these 2 videos. And something I haven't really talked about yet, but monetization with you guys. Once you guys get 10,000 followers on TikTok, you can monetize your TikTok.
Mhm.
So as funny as it is, this is kind of how TikTok works, which sucks, but he found a structure and his views are steadily racking up. This one's climbing up too right now. He kind of did his own interpretation of my pen cap videos, and he's been able to get a hold of his structure to where it's where he can replicate it video
Yeah.
after video after video with any client that he wants, kind of how my pen cap was, but instead of the pen cap, he's essentially throwing soap like that to grab the attention. And he does these really fucking
Our
stupid
both
stuff,
guys ready? What do you think?
I don't know. Let's go check it out.
and they'll have like banter. So you know how I talk about conflict in the video?
Heard about that? That's not the one I asked for.
This is his
It's
conflict.
not the one I sent you.
You sure? I mean, you want it to get touchy, right?
Yeah, but
Also, can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, boy, ready?
I don't know, man. I'm not really too sure about this one.
I mean, just trust me, bro. I got you.
All right, I trust you.
And then he just fucking goes to town. So he has some really good color work, some really good cover up work too. So he's actually going to try and replicate this model or this structure with cover ups now. Because apparently he has a lot of inquiries for cover ups and he does cover ups well. So we're about to see
Perfect.
how it goes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I literally seen that kid on my fucking For You page, and I was like, it's the same exact shit that fucking what's his name does. I was like, yo, that's crazy, but that's mad funny. I literally seen it today too. It was fucking weird. He like
Yeah.
flicked the fucking the razor thing off. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, that's good.
Yeah. I'm responsible for this one.
Yeah.
Causing issues. Yeah.
Causing issues.
I actually competed against him in a tattoo convention.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's down by you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's really fucking nice. Really, really nice guy. But yeah, I'm gonna be also anybody that's in Texas, I'm gonna be in Texas in Frisco I've been waiting to announce this, but I'm gonna be in Frisco on December 6th to the 8th, and I'm gonna be speaking at Deanna's Winter Symposium. So I'm gonna be down there doing all that. And I'm probably gonna do a guest spot for the following week after that.
Nice.
So I'm gonna be down in Texas during the winter, so hopefully it's not fucking boiling outside.
It'd be nice and
Right.
warm.
Probably like 90, 80.
Yeah.
Dude, that in the winter is wild. That's ridiculous. But yeah, he's finding his way now. And now that he was able to monetize his following, which is funny, these 2 videos happened before he was able to monetize. So the only video that's currently actually making him some money is this one right here. But he's now getting back in the rhythm of things because the biggest thing that I spoke to him about, which I've spoken to all you guys about, is consistency. And consistency is everything. This video he posted, if I'm not mistaken, 4 days ago. 4 days ago, yep. Posted this 4 days ago, and I had a meeting with him last night and explained to him that's his biggest downfall right now is not having work every single day because he's in the military, so he has to split his time up between the military and actually tattooing. So he only tattoos 4 days out of the week. So there's some off days for him, So this he just kind of threw together last minute is what I'm expecting. Yeah, it was last night. So right after we got off the call. I think that banner is not the best, which I'm going to talk to him about. But regarding everything else, still has 10 comments within the first 20 hours. Views are a little bit low, but I believe that's because of the hook right here. So he's trying to find consistency. He's trying to make consistency with what he has. We kind of game plan last night, so we're going to see how it goes. But yeah, he's took the advice and fucking ran with it. So this is just another example of that, pretty much. So if you guys ever want a reference or something to look at when it comes to a story model or a process model, because I've spoken to a couple of you guys about doing that process of tattooing model, and this would be a good example of how you can kind of make it original to yourself. Having that same pop, that same hook, visual hook in the beginning, how I did with the pen cap, same banner hook, like these two right here, and then, yeah, just running with the actual storyline, because he does the storyline very, very well as well. So these would be good examples of videos. Funny that you actually saw this on your fucking For You page. It's actually kind of funny to me. But yeah, I'm hoping he hits 30K by the end of this month, minimum. I'm hoping 30 on the low end, 50 on the high end. But yeah, he's building his very, very quick. And then another person that I helped that you guys actually might not know. What are we, 11 minutes in? Yeah, I'll show you guys this real quick. I helped my boy Gerard out a little bit. Yeah, he's at 112 right now. He does really good fucking work too.
Mm-hmm.
But I helped him out a little bit, and he's been doing his fucking thing. I literally gave him like fucking maybe a paragraph worth of advice, and he followed it to the T. And then I saw him the next time he got spotted at my shop, and he was at like 60K, where he had 10K before. He's like, "Yo, thank you." And I'm looking at him like, "What the fuck are you thanking me for?" Like, you did everything. I didn't do shit. I just told you what you're doing wrong. And he fucking blew up pretty fast on Instagram, thankfully. But yeah, it's just his work is fucking phenomenal. And he does more like close-up stuff. He had a couple videos go viral, and then he was just very, very consistent with this type of content. He actually did that in my shop. Yeah, and he'll tattoo for like 15 hours at a time. So like, he makes sure he gets done what he needs to get done. But yeah, this one is the one that really went crazy for him. And he just does like kind of like the Victoria Lee style, where it's just step by step setting stuff up like this in his own way, and then he just gets right into the tattoo. And he films more of the actual process of tattooing rather than like crazy dialogue. But he mixes his content up a lot. So if you guys are kind of, I guess you could say, weary about exactly what you guys need to do, it's not super intensive on doing the same exact thing every single time. You guys can still test different shit that works. If you guys see a video that you're like, "Oh, I could do that," try it. If you guys think you could accomplish any other video that went viral, do it. And I remember he spoke to me. He was like, "This isn't even my best tattoo, but it went crazy." And he's still to this day doesn't really know why. But But yeah, I'm gonna have you guys. I'm gonna actually stop screen sharing now. I'm gonna have you guys drop your Instagrams into the chat like I have been. Darius, Kenny, don't worry about it because you guys are tattooing. I don't want to take your focus away. And then I will run through the first 3 that I see. And I'm gonna specifically, because I know Deani brought this up last time, having like a syllabus almost. I'm gonna go over hooks, captions, and your intros to see if that's what's locking it up.
If we think they're not your vehicles, like there's no creatures down here. And we can bundle them with their own, you can make sure they get a 24/7 protection.
Other than that, do you guys have any questions? Any like not modern day, but everyday questions you guys have for me? It could be about tattooing. It could not be about tattooing. It could be about whatever you guys want. I'm gonna run over it.
Not really a question, but it's kind of funny. And I
Dude,
thought it was fucking hilarious yesterday. So yesterday I posted like I only have like 800 followers. So like I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna post something that when I get to 1,000, I'll just do like a fucking free tattoo or whatever. So I posted it, and then my phone started blowing up, bro, like 2 people made a fake fucking fake like Instagram account of me. Like my name, my fucking picture, everything about me. I was like, damn, bro. That's fucking mad funny. They blocked me. I DM'd them on my mom's Instagram. I was like, yo, you're a fucking clown. I kind of violated the fuck out of him, and then he blocked everybody, like all my friends and shit.
Dude, the second you do like a giveaway, which I highly encourage giveaways. If you
Yeah,
guys are like hitting a slump or like you're just hitting a wall, encourage doing giveaways. I encourage this all the time. Every time I hit 100,000 followers to keep my momentum up, I would do every 100,000 followers, I do a giveaway. I do one full day session, one half day session, and I give away merch, right? So every time I do a giveaway, not only would I say to like and comment and follow, but for extra entries, share on your story. Those stories
exactly what I did.
got me a shit ton of followers. Like I went from 100K one day doing the giveaway, and then 2 days later I'd be at 200K. And I'm like, well, I can't really run a giveaway right next to a giveaway, so I'd have to wait and fucking keep doing it. But when you guys do giveaways like that, it boosts so hard, especially if people actually fucking share. But if you're not seeing a lot of sharing or you're not seeing a lot of liking, commenting, whatever it is, your value isn't there. You're not giving away something that they really want to go out of their way for. So keep that in mind also. So if you do a giveaway prematurely where you're not getting as much as you would like to get, build your account up more. Do more free pieces you love to do, pieces that you know are going to catch somebody's eye, so you have the portfolio out. So once you end up doing a giveaway and they share it on their story, that friend that sees that story, when they look at your page, you want them to be incentivized to join and follow. Okay? So that's huge. Okay, so the first 3. Angela, which yours is probably going to be quick because I went through yours last time.
Yeah, you went through mine last time, but I was like kind of waiting for other people to send their shit, but there's like
Okay.
5 people in here, so
That's perfect. So I'm going to go through yours, Minda, I'm going to go through yours, and then
I gotta get off a little early anyway. So if you do mine, that works fine.
I'll run it quick. And you went
Word.
first. Quick enough.
Yeah, it works.
Beautiful. Let me put this in now. And then is this just Instagrams or is this TikTok too?
That mine's the same shit.
Okay.
My name's the same exact thing.
You heard?
What happened?
I went over your Instagram last time, right? Now you're
Or my Instagram, but on my Instagram, my TikTok is the same. It's the same exact thing. I literally just copy and paste to it. So if you go to my Instagram and my TikTok, it's the same shit. It doesn't matter.
good. I'm gonna run through your TikTok this time then.
I'm good.
And repeat it at least.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull them up side by side as well. All right, I'm showing it back.
Ooh, me.
So that's that. Because this might actually help you guys a little bit. Oh, these motherfuckers collabed? No shit. Fire. These are 2 of my not close friends, but one's a close friend, one's a good acquaintance. That is phenomenal. All right. Yeah, right there. All right, beautiful. So going through your Instagram. Kai, come here. Knock it off. Thank you. All right. So Instagram compared to TikTok. All right, so you have 400 followers TikTok. You have 800 followers Instagram. Start posting your TikTok link on your Instagram.
Okay.
Encourage them to move over. All
Word.
right. Can you go live on TikTok? I know we went over
Yeah,
it.
but I did it this week like 3 times because I had 3 like big appointments and I was live for like 5 hours, like the whole last time. And I had 3 like 87 before, now I'm like 412, some shit like that.
Keep being consistent with that.
Mm-hmm.
With that. That's gonna be huge for you.
Word.
All right. So going on TikTok. Now is it it's the same day, same everything. All right, cool. So your views are a
Yeah.
little bit TikTok than it is on Instagram. So your videos right now are catering better to your Instagram following.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Like 2,000 compared to Kai, get down. Thank you. So 2,000 compared to 1,000. This one is this the same video that's on here? This one right here.
Yeah.
So this one actually got more traction on TikTok.
I really couldn't believe that this kid just asked me this fucking question. I've been a tattoo artist for about like a year now, a little over a year. Like, you know, not a lot of crazy shit has happened to me. Tattooing this kid for about 2 months. And it's like, yo, like when I come in for my next session, like, can it be cheaper if I bring my own ink? I was like, what? I was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, so I'm gonna let my dog inside real quick, and I'm gonna go over what I've seen already. All right. So going through hook and caption and the intro. The intro was good. I like the intro. So something like that. Essentially, you're doing more of a story time than anything.
Mhm.
I really couldn't believe that this kid just asked me this fucking question.
So if you have more energy to it, and kind of be like, I can't believe he just asked me this, just like that. Boom, that's that, right? If you don't have to say
Mhm.
a question, you could just say, ask me this, right? Because if he asks you something, it's kind of implemented or it's
Yeah.
right. So they assume it's a fucking question.
Mhm.
Can't ask me this statement. You're not, you get what I'm saying? So if you just say, ask me this, that's more than enough and it's quick, right? What kind of question is this? You can do something else like, I almost blocked him. Right? Almost
Mhm.
blocked, didn't respond, like something of that sort, right? Something
Mhm.
short that goes hand in hand with your audio hook. All
Okay.
right.
Tattoo artist for about like a year now, a little over a year. Like, you know,
Backstory. You're giving backstory that you've been tattooing for about a year. To extend this, you could say, I've been tattooing for about a year now, and no one's ever said this to me. Pushing that envelope more of, okay, what the fuck did he say?
Word.
a lot of crazy shit has happened to me. Tattooing this kid for about 2 months. And it's like, yo, like when I come in for my next
Cut out that and
I kind of left that in on purpose.
take it right out. It's like
Okay.
film, all right.
All
So
right.
you take that out, cut right to the point, right?
All right.
Because
All right.
little space is where you can lose people essentially.
Mhm.
Right. Because this video is doing good, or at least in my mind, this video has a lot of potential to do very good, simply because you already have comments that are making fun of that question. Can I
Yeah.
bring my own hair? Can I bring my own tattoo? Like they're making fun of that dumbass question, right?
Yeah.
What you want? You want something to encourage more comments coming through, right?
Word.
Can I bring the building? Like this type, it's fucking stupid, but these are the type of comments you want because it's going to engage more people,
Yeah.
right? So
I really couldn't believe that this kid just
So if you just make those subtle little changes in the beginning, you can
Mhm.
get 10 times the amount of views you got on this video alone, right?
Yeah.
But the story now, did this actually happen?
Yes, it actually happened. I swear on my life.
Okay. So you fix that beginning a little bit, be a little bit more streamlined with the story. The only other thing I would change in the intro
fucking question.
is
I've been a
this.
tattoo artist for about like a year now, a little over a year. Like, you know, not a lot of crazy shit has happened to me.
Right there. Not a lot of crazy shit has happened to me. You want to say, I would even raise that bar a little bit and just be like, a lot of crazy shit has happened, but not this. And then get into it more so of like, he asked this question. Like, I've experienced people doing this and people doing that, but what kind of fucking question is that?
Yeah.
So you see how I'm getting into it now?
Yeah.
That's how I want you to build it, right? You give the
Okay.
answer and then you're getting into why it was so crazy. Because some people might be like, well, I mean, I feel like that's a legitimate question, right?
Yeah.
Now disprove why that's a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Get into why that's not really a smart thing to ask from a tattoo artist perspective, or why it's more common sense from our perspective.
Okay.
So now you're giving reason rather than just giving shit.
Giving, yeah, just like saying shit that doesn't matter.
Yes. Right.
Okay.
However, this story time wise is probably the best video that you've structured.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like this video a lot right off rip. Again, other people like this fucking video just based off the people actually commenting.
Mm-hmm.
Interaction in this video, despite lower views. Right? So
Word.
likes are on average with where you're at regarding views on the video. Caption. So shake my head. I would do. You could say something also making fun of the question in a way of, you could say, can I bring my own client with like the facepalm emoji, right?
Yeah.
Making fun of that question, right?
Mhm.
Should I have blocked him?
Mm-hmm.
I have done. Okay. So if you say, I almost blocked him, you can play along with that hook in the caption and say, I should have blocked him, or should I have blocked him, right? Continue. But yeah, regarding this video, I think this video would have had a shit ton of potential. But if you do another story time like this, kind of revolving around that same idea, keep it a little more streamlined. Send me the video beforehand. I'll tell you what to cut in, cut out. That type, kind of like what I did with your giveaway video.
Yeah, word.
But that, so far, that's probably my favorite video that you've done.
Okay. That video that one did pretty good.
I was gonna say that's the same amount of views, and it's you posted.
And this is the first time I remember you told me to do like literally just sit like this and talk to the kid like this, and it actually like I'm not gonna say it worked, but it did a lot better than a lot of my other shit.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen. Sometimes, hey, I know what I'm doing. You know. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes, you know. But yeah, that kid looks like that Vinny dude.
100%. Just be wrong. 150%.
Yeah.
So the one thing with you is moving that goddamn phone. You fucking.
But do you know why? Do you want to know why I move the phone?
You're Italian as shit.
Yes, and when I talk, I need to move my fucking hands, bro. It's so hard to not do it.
Fucking. Keep this hand still and fucking go to town here, dude. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's something I did in the beginning of my videos because I'm Italian and Puerto Rican. I get into it when I talk. So
Me too, bro.
the one thing you can move the phone. It's fine, but moving it that extreme, the focal point of the video is now fucking everywhere.
All over the place, yeah.
You want it to be in the middle of the frame, all right? But the
Nah,
angle you're doing with that, perfect.
Alright.
You're like, and for everyone that I didn't explain this to, recording like this, it's more nonchalant. It's like you happen to be recording while you're talking to somebody.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel scripted. It feels way more natural. It feels almost like a Snapchat, like you're taking a Snapchat, sending it to somebody, right? So that's kind of it's like a literal method, like doing the Snapchat method. It's just a natural fucking method. So running this video.
Sure. Positive. All right. You're not gonna scream and cry like a little girl, right? Maybe.
What happened?
All right, we'll see. We'll see. How was it?
That shit hurt so bad, bro. The fucking way. Nah, it's actually very good.
Fuck with it?
Yep.
You better fuck with it. Cause you're coming back next week to get the top done. So you better fuck with
I
it.
got no choice.
Oh yeah, kid. I give you some.
Okay. Honestly, solid video. I think it's missing a little bit of the middle. It's like you went right from the beginning to the end, but there was no substance in the middle, right?
Mhm.
So beginning, good. I like that you took this angle, and now that you're seeing it's working a little bit, you have the same amount of views on this video. No comments, but more likes. Okay? So the reason that you don't have a lot of comments is because there's not a lot for them to engage with.
Yeah.
Okay? So that engagement is going to be with the middle of that video. So if I compare this video with the last video we just watched, you have substance in this video being the intro and the end. You're missing the middle. Okay? In the other video, you have the intro, and the abundance of that video is the middle. Right? Where's the question that he asked you that you thought was so fucking stupid? It was in the middle.
Yeah.
What were all the comments off? The middle.
The middle.
So you want to create a little bit more in the middle of that video, right? You sure you want this? Are you sure? Yep. All right.
Mhm.
Get into it. Are you ready? No, yes, whatever the fuck. Boom, it's over. Right?
Yeah.
Add a little bit in the middle of it.
Mhm.
Like you're fucking, you can start recording. You can make something up off the spot. You're like, dude, I did 2 fucking lines and you're shaking. If you're bullshitting with him and you just say that, he's going to have a defensive response.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah.
Yes, you're going to have a defensive response. Like, I'm not fucking shaking, dude. You're rattling the fucking bolts out of the seat. Like you could say whatever you want with the hands at that point, right?
Yeah.
Now the middle of the video is your substance. That's the humor in it, right? This video was short, sweet, and simple. They liked, there was some sort of value in it that they saw. I'm assuming it's the end product and how happy he was with the end product. That's just my assumption.
Mhm.
Take a guess. Because you had the likes and you have more views. So TikTok liked that video because it's being pushed more than the rest of your content. The only problem with this is the middle. The only problem with the other one that limited your views, I believe, is the beginning. I think this video is probably going to hit within the next week. I think it's going to hit probably like 6 or 7K, if I had to guess. So this video is definitely going to do better for you, considering it's only been 2 days and you're already at the same views as this one. This was posted about a week ago.
Yeah.
This video is going to do I'm gonna say it's gonna beat both of these. I mean, it already beat this one video, but it's gonna beat this video. I'm gonna look at everything else to see what your highest views are, because you have 4,200 here, 4,000 here. I went over. Thought I went over this. Yeah, I did go over this one.
Yeah, you did that, and that's kind of the because I made that video after you went over that one, and then like I remember you said something about like the ending, so then that's why I kind of just like gave him a fist pump, and that kind of like ended it off like that.
I like that. It's subtle, but for anybody that actually watches till the end,
Makes
like,
sense.
good job, buddy. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But you're gonna have 20% of your viewers actually watch to the end.
yeah,
Right? So the beginning's good. I would say 80% is going to watch the beginning, the first 10 seconds. Once you get to that 20-second mark, if there's a middle here, once you get that
Mhm.
20-second mark, that's about the end of the middle if you're keeping it within 30, 40 seconds. Right there, majority is going to fall off. But that final 10, 15% that watches to the end, that's going to be good, because that's sort of a client testimonial, and it's you giving good feedback to the client. Like, yo, good job. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Friendly, right? So that's showing more of your personality. But based off of me reviewing your shit at the beginning of the week and now reviewing it now, just these two videos alone, capitalize off those.
Yeah.
Videos like this one, at that middle, it's gonna take you on the long end a month to figure out exactly what your middle is,
Yeah.
substance of the video is. But once you have it, this is gonna be your repeatable structure.
Yeah.
Story times, you could tell a million stories. You can make them up. You can go off real
Yeah.
shit. You could do whatever you want. But once you know how to tell the story, it's unlimited ammo for you to fire off videos whenever you don't have a tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're getting a hang of this. You're getting a hang of that. You're missing the middle here. The beginning just needs to be modified here. Everything else is good.
Word.
Okay. So, I mean, I fucking like it. Keep going live.
Yeah.
Go live at least once a day.
Mhm.
You're fucking tattooing, go live while you're tattooing. If you're not tattooing, go live when you're fucking walking to the pizza shop and grabbing pizza. All right. Even for a drive.
Yeah.
Don't fucking stare at your phone. And angle the phone where they can't see that you're the one operating the vehicle, because TikTok will fucking pull your live down.
Gotcha.
TikTok will pull your live down if there's profanity, and this is for everybody. If there's profanity or racist actions or whatever the fuck you want to say. So if you, like, I said something and they put it under racial slander, which I think is fucking ridiculous, but I said, I'm Puerto Rican. And a big joke with Puerto Ricans is that we don't like Dominicans. So I had a Dominican cameraman and we were going back and forth. I was like, dude, you're not even wearing socks and you're wearing sandals. You're being so Dominican right now. That's what I said. And my live ended right there. And it said racial blank. And I'm like, oh, well, that's fucked. I guess that's my fault, but I thought I was being all right. However, with music, you could play whatever music you want. The music could say whatever it wants to in the background. TikTok's not going to copyright you for music. On the flip side, Instagram will. So if you go live on Instagram and you have music playing in the background, it'll warn you and then it'll take you down. And honestly, you're kind of lucky if you get a warning, because half the time it won't even warn you. Only difference, Instagram will let you go live again. TikTok will ban your lives for a set amount of time. Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a couple months. There was one time I got banned off of TikTok Live for 9 months, and it would not let me do anything. And that's because I think I called somebody a pussy. And it was done. And I was
That's
like,
crazy.
oh, yeah, fucked. It was terrible.
Bro, the Instagram banned my boy who's a tattoo artist because he was tattooing Al Capone on some kid's leg. And they took it down because it was Al Capone, bro. He didn't say nothing bad. Like, they said, like, you're associated with, like, certain people or some shit. And he was like, bro, what the fuck? Just because he's tattooing, like, a gangster or whatever.
That's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, it happened, like, 5 months ago, too. It was mad long ago.
This was on Instagram, TikTok.
On Instagram. Yeah, he can't go live on Instagram ever again. And it's on his tattoo account, too, which sucks. They banned him completely.
So you
Like-
can appeal that, which I'll go over that whenever we end up having an issue with that. But wow, that's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I
But,
see
like-
videos of, like, I'm not even fucking kidding, like documentaries on these motherfuckers on both TikTok.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make sense. But I've also been on the dark side of TikTok and Instagram randomly, where it's like a lot of people wind up in that shitty part of TikTok and Instagram where it's like just girls shaking ass. I've never had that. My shit will go straight to like cop shootings. And I'm sitting there like, all right, this is terrible. And then I'll get like a warning on one of my videos where I throw the pen cap too hard. And it's like, all right, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So with that, he needs to appeal that. He needs to appeal that, man. Lives are
I
so
know. We figured out a way though, like when he was working in the same shop as me, I would go live and then he would like try and request, and it worked. So like that was the only time that it ever worked for him but he can't start it on his own.
smart. I mean, fucked, but smart.
I got
Yeah.
banned for a year, Steven. Remember I told you? So watching
got-
Scarface in the background.
You did, right?
Yeah. I can't go live on Instagram. It's been like almost I think my days are almost up, but I've been banned for a year.
Fucking ridiculous, dude. The lives are, it's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. It's like, and this kind of proves a lot where on Instagram, on Instagram lives, you can have like full hate speech being thrown and it's not going to take you off. TikTok, it'll ban you like that. Music, TikTok's fine. It's like, play whatever you want. Instagram, fuck off. Not happening. Right? Instagram and TikTok, when you post, can be so polar opposites. So if you notice a video does better on one platform and not the other one, that type of video, whatever you did different there, caters more to Instagram than TikTok or vice versa. All right. I'll also go on my Instagram and TikTok as well, and I'll go through essentially videos that did better on one platform versus the other. And I'll tell you why I think one did better as opposed to the other one. Because you'll see like drastic changes in views on my end. So I'm going to go through Minda's stuff if she's ready. All right. So TikTok, I have you also up on Instagram. You have 1,000 followers on TikTok. You have 4,200 on Instagram. Start posting on your stories, which I want to see a story up. Post on your story on Instagram, your TikTok and your TikTok link. So they could just click it and just follow from there. All right. It's an easy way to transfer followers from one platform to the next. Okay. So the same thing with Angelo, just reversed. Right. Or no, same thing. Same thing. So Instagram, let me see. Beautiful. Okay, so immediately right off rip, I see this video did better on Instagram than on TikTok. So this video that you posted, I'm assuming last night or 2 nights ago, 9 hours ago. So this video posted 9 hours ago has 1,000 views on Instagram. It has 500, half on TikTok, and also 9 hours ago. So I'm assuming you posted one right after the other. So very quick, very quick, very short, very simple. I helped you edit this one. We spoke about what content was good, what was bad, what it needs for the next time. So just based off the content that there was, I kind of expected it not to do the best, but it did get some comments. It did get some likes. I'm happy about that. And it shows off your final product. So you should be getting more follows, not a shit ton, but you should get more follows and a couple DMs. Now people are noticing your work more, especially the large amount of work you can do in one session, right? So with this post, I'll show you guys what me and her went over in the one-on-one. The beginning, there we go. Short, simple. I cut out a lot of the stencil. She had probably, what did we cut it from to? We went from 1:15 down to what, like 30, like 29, 20 seconds? Yeah, so we had it, when she sent it to me, it was about 1:15 long. And all that time I cut out was all like moving the stencil, placing the stencil, right? So you don't want too much of one thing in a video, okay? So when you're telling a story, if you're telling a story through just doing the actions of tattooing, there's still a storyline you're going to follow, right? So if you tattoo, you know, first you wash the skin, then you shave the skin. Then for me, at least, I put alcohol on the skin. You don't need to record the alcohol, but sometimes I do. Alcohol on the skin, stencil, you do the machine, prep the machine, then you start tattooing, right? So if you can show that in tiny clips as you progress through your process, then a little bit of tattooing, then final product, there's still a storyline that's being watched, right? So if you have a banner that shows or portrays something entertaining that's going to go hand in hand with the video, then you are going to encourage people to stay a little bit longer. Somebody that is very, very good at this is Victoria Lee. She is a phenomenal tattoo artist, and if you don't know who she is, you should look her up fucking immediately. But Victoria Lee doesn't do a lot of talking content. She does a lot of like hyper realistic color work, mainly of celebrities, and her work gets a literal fuck ton of views. And she has, I think, 2.1 million followers on Instagram last time I checked. All she does is this. It's just unwrapping a machine, fucking unwrapping the needle, putting the needle down, fucking the one thing that she does that actually got her more followers over time, which I noticed. She started putting a condom over her machine to protect it, which I tried. Didn't work for me, but I mean, it works for her, so fuck it. And realistically, it is the best way to keep it sanitary. I will say that right now. But once she added that little element into her videos, she went from 1.6 million to 2.1. So it's that little change can add so much to a video, right? But some of the things in this video that I noticed right there in that clip, I'm sorry that when I pause it, it stops. Very blurry. Any blurry video, people aren't going to like. They like to have more quality video. Right there is blurry. Now it's clear. So a lot of it we tried to cut out and make the whole thing clear, but just because of the way it was recorded, it was kind of hard to work with what we had. Right? Short, sweet, simple. So Instagram, or TikTok, you got 4 comments, 44 likes, 444, fucking beautiful number, 500 views. Now, Instagram, 1,000 views. You got 36 likes, no comments. So right off rip, with less views on a different platform, you already got more interaction, right? So with that interaction, if people continue to comment and continue to like, I would expect the TikTok video to get slightly more views. But even then, this pushes my narrative of you guys are still in the beginning stages. If you have viral videos, beautiful. If you don't, beautiful. Because as you're building up, you want to have a cult-like following with your followers. You want them to watch you religiously. You want them to keep track of what you're doing religiously, right? So if you have 10 people right now that are just paying attention to you hardcore, good. You have 10 people that are willing to, if you post a link on your story of merch that you just dropped, they're going to buy. You want more people like that. You don't necessarily get people like that blowing up overnight. All right. So with this, posting more videos like this, having those small amounts of comments, small amount of likes, if you're consistent with what you're doing and you start to throw more personality into the video, now they're following you for you. And the biggest difference is when they follow you for you, they want to get tattooed by you. They don't want to just get tattooed by someone who's good, great, indifferent. All right? You want to become someone that is highly sought after, not just a tattoo artist that is highly sought after. Because then you have more avenues that you can go down business-wise. All right? So, I mean, the biggest example is the ERT. If I wanted to do the ERT and teach people when I had 3 million that I got in 3 months, I wouldn't have had any bites. And I genuinely mean that from like the bottom of my fucking heart. Just having the following isn't always enough. And I see a lot of people with followings huge like mine that can't sell for shit, that aren't booking for shit. And then I see people who have 20,000 followers, 100,000 followers, 5,000 followers, who are booked out for months and can sell fucking water to a fish. Like it's insane. So the only difference is how entertained is your audience? How involved is your audience, right? How well does your audience know you? So building up slowly and gaining that following slowly, you know you're grabbing followers that really like what you're doing, as opposed to having one really, really big viral video and it takes you to the fucking moon overnight, right? So Ella, you're kind of seeing this now. You have one video that fucking hit millions, but you have some following, but it's not continuing, right? So you're still finding your structure. Once you find your structure and you start bringing that value into the space, the way that you're trying to, being more educational than not, once you have that 10, 20,000 following, you're going to have people that are really paying attention to what you're saying. You're going to have people that really want to hear from you every day. And when you don't post, they're going to be like, hold on, where the fuck are you? Right? So instead of reminding them that you exist, they're going to know when you're not there.
Yeah.
All right. But being able to build from where you're at now to hitting that first 10,000 mark, you're going to have a very strong following as long as you are consistent. But looking at the hook, I like the hook. We went over the hook. I like that. The caption, that's as far as we got, is good, but it insinuates you didn't finish the tattoo. This also does, but this insinuates there might be more to it. There might be something entertaining coming, right? You might have the reason as to why she tapped out, right? Here, I would say, I guess she couldn't handle it. Something simple. It's like, okay, wait a minute. It doesn't cut out just stating this is as far as we got, right? So it's just a little bit more engaging. Okay. You can do, and I do 2-part captions sometimes. So if you do, that's as far as we got, you could do a second part. Do you think I could have gone further? Should she have sat longer? What do you guys think below? Something like that to kind of encourage there to be some sort of substance here. Right? So that's what I would have done different after even working with you on this video. This, I like. The video itself, we went through it on the call. The caption itself, I'm going to go through the hashtags too. Tattoo, tattoos, tattoo. I like the hashtags. I do. The only one I would add is hashtag tattoo ideas. That's the only other one that's very general that people look up a lot. Right? So a lot of people, if they want a tattoo, if they are even in the mood to get a tattoo and they have no fucking idea what they're going to get, they're going to search tattoo ideas for men, tattoo ideas for women, right? It's one of the most popular searches on Pinterest, let alone Instagram, TikTok. And people are using TikTok more as like a search engine rather than not now. Right? So that's the only other one that I use every single time is just hashtag tattoo ideas. All right. That's the only one I would add. Besides for that, I think hashtags are very good. I think the hook is very good. The intro with the, let me get out of here and restart it. With the footage you had, I think that's the best you could have done. But recording next time, a little bit more substance in the intro, right? Now I'm going to go, because you do a lot of videos also, like, where's she at? Okay, I'm going to show this video because I think this video is fucking hilarious, personally. Like, this is something she just posted. I had nothing to do with it, and I thought she did a very good job with it. But it's very sound-oriented, because she likes doing a lot of the sounds.
Position. That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you.
Something simple. It plays with a viral sound. You got the most views on this one. A lot of people think it's fucking hilarious. I thought it was hilarious when I watched it. Personally, it fucking had me cracking up. There's not much more you could do with it. I think it's executed well. It just comes down to the actual demand of who actually likes the video. I think this video is fucking funny. But yeah, regarding what we went over, this one, you know, on tattoo machine because it's not working.
Me, I see you working hard. Wanna let you know I'm proud that you know that I admire what you do. Don't know if I need to reassure you if my life will be purposeless without you.
So like, I'm like, we talk all the time about this, and it's like, you can, again, fucking funny. So the only thing I could even add to this would be cutting it and continuing to like sing and say it as you're tattooing and like pulling the machine back up to like play into the action of using it. But I always tell you to like talk and be yourself in the camera, and you're just kind of like, I don't know, maybe. But then you fucking do this, dude. Like, fucking, you have it. You just gotta really fucking believe in it. But the only thing I would do with this, simple enough, as you're tattooing, keep doing it and then bring it back up, like something like that. But again, funny, and you have the reactions of people in the fucking comments. Funny. And even right here, you just don't run out of content ideas, do you? You get what I'm saying? Like, they acknowledge you of having content ideas because this shit is funny. And having these sound videos, they're good, they're entertaining. This one almost has as many views as this one where you show your work. If you can use a sound, because that's your thing, while also putting in your work at the end, you're hitting both sides. That's how you can really take what I would say is your Kai, knock it off. Is your advantage or something you're comfortable with is doing those sounds, right? If you're comfortable with doing the sounds, how can you get more paying clients off it? You got to show your work somehow. So if you can find a way to show your work in those videos, yes, they're going to find it funny. They're going to see your person because your personality is still being shown through the video. Showing your personality, showing your sense of humor, here's my work. If you can get that in there, beautiful. It's just figuring out how that would make sense with the sound that you want to use. That's the only critique I would have for any sort of sound videos that you'd end up doing. This one has 2,000 views as well.
¿Quieres hacer como algo?
I did see this one, but
Hijo de tu chingada madre, espérate, ya la cagué. Ya la cagué. Ya la cagué, la cagué.
so same thing. At the end, got a lot of views, 44 likes, less like, or no, kind of like on average. With kind of how your videos are going right now. Except for this one, which I'm going to watch this one next. Yeah. So less likes, one comment. If you could throw, or I would throw the finished product of what you did at the end. Because after you wipe, people see you didn't actually tattoo, which thank God, because when you did that, I was like, holy shit, like what the fuck just happened? If you show the final product, again, just try and push that final product in there. Show what you're capable of doing. Because if you're getting majority of views on these sound videos, it's going to help you bring in more business. It's just finding what gets you the most clientele. Because if all these videos end up getting 2,000-3,000 views and this one stays at 1,000, I would put a lot of money down that this will still bring you the most clientele. Because you're showing that product. You're showing what you're able to do. Right? Essentially, yeah. One-man show, always. We work very well as a team. I like that. Meet the crew. Only thing I do is add an emoji. That's it. Still getting interaction, still getting comments. So what you're doing is working regarding interaction. So you have the interaction down. Again, I really do like the caption. I like the video, all in all. This isn't a video that I would expect to get a shit ton of views, but again, it shows off who you are, which is good. We want you to be paired with your work. Now, the only thing missing is your work. So just add your work somewhere in the video. Okay. Actually, I'm going to watch this video one more time. Hold on. So in between the cleaner or after the cleaner, if you put this before the cleaner, perfect. If you put it after, cool. Put the cameraman and show yourself taking a photo or a video of the tattoo. Okay. You could even put in one more as the editor. So you show the video of the tattoo. And then you clip to you behind the computer, just fucking like doing your thing. All right. But that's like one way you could have put that into this video. And then I will go over the last one, and I believe the newest one in the group. And you actually sent the link, which is awesome. Okay. Beautiful. I got to share a different screen for this one. Give me 1 second. Nice. Right there. You guys can see that? Beautiful. Awesome. All right, I'm going to go through now. San Antonio. Okay, beautiful. You're in Texas too. I'm going to be down there. I know Texas is fucking huge, so it might not be where you're at, but I'll be down there. All right, so I'm going to look here first. I like that you have all the stories. You have the aftercare, you have the contact. I like all that. Beautiful. View-wise, average. This video did really fucking well for you. Average. I would say 900 to 1,000 is your average across everything. Maybe 800 even. You're probably your average amongst everything. Okay, I'm going to look at your most viewed and then your most recents to check everything out. Okay, so I want to see this one.
Hey, it's Viviana with Wings Ink Studios. Clearly, small business owners don't have a day off, so I wanted to take a minute to post some of the things that we have coming up. Later today, I will be posting a service on my menu for the Tattoos for a Cause. to raise money. One of the Image Studio Pros families was heavily impacted by the Kerrville flooding. And so everybody at Image Studios is banding together and offering a chance to win a free service, multiple actually, for a raffle. All proceeds are going to be going directly to this family, not an organization. This family lost their home. There are several people that were impacted, including children. So we're banding together to try and help somebody that we know. The raffle is going to be effective from starting today all the way up until, I believe, next Friday for us. They may still be taking.
Okay, so what I noticed already, this one got the most views because you collaborated with 3 other people, right? Beautiful. So if we're looking here, 500. Well, is this not the? Okay, cool. So that's the shop page. Okay, beautiful. So you got 500 on that one. 500. 114 on that one. Studio. 200 on that one. So even though it's across all the platforms, to me, it's still impressive. You got 7,600 views on that video. Considering it went across, chances are it got shared a lot. Chances are it got shared a lot and everything of that sort. Just because it is going towards a good need as well. And that flooding was fucking crazy, was it not? Like that. How did that happen? This is just for my own like insight, because I was seeing videos about the flooding left and right on like TikTok and Instagram. How the fuck did that happen?
So from what I understand, it was, imagine like a tornado that's like centered on one specific area, but it was a rainstorm and it didn't move. It just stayed there. So the river overflowed within a matter of hours. It went from having so many gallons per minute flowing to like having over 1,000 gallons per minute, and it just like ransacked that whole like pretty much that whole area, the valley and everything. And it happened to have been, the biggest impact was in Kerrville because they had a camp of a bunch of kids, and that's where majority of the victims came from, was that big camp. But there was a lot of homes that were also like cabins. They were literally like uprooted and just like taken, and people were still they're still out there searching. Like we're still out there like trying to clean up and raise more awareness and stuff like that for them. But it was something that nobody anticipated. The town was so small that they didn't really have an evacuation plan. They didn't have a way to alert people, and it happened in the middle of the night. So even if they did have a way to say, hey, you know, this is a public service announcement, they didn't have like sirens or anything because they had never encountered something like that before.
Fuck. God bless. Yeah, I saw, because that, and just to make sure I saw like the same thing, it's literally where the river just fucking expanded.
It just like expanded, yeah.
Dude, I like genuinely, I thought a fucking dam broke or something. Like I thought like, because that's what it looked like.
It was just the rain. And it was like the rain was just coming down in the same spot and it wasn't moving. It was just in the same area. So it just like completely overflowed and then just ran downhill and took everything with it.
God bless. God bless.
That's
So,
crazy, bro. Crazy.
dude, that's fucking insane.
Bro, there was like pictures of little girls, bro, hanging onto trees, bro. Like,
I think the most recent one, they found a little girl that was alive 10 days after, and she was holding on to a tree.
yeah, I saw that one, bro.
That was the most recent one.
Bro, and the thing I don't like, bro, is people are posting pictures. There's like one that went viral, bro. These 2 little girls holding each other, but they were dead, bro. But they were hugging each other. And it's like, gee, people have the audacity to post that kind of stuff, bro. And the parents found their kids through that post, bro. Like, bro, it's so insane, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, my husband was out there helping with the relief, like trying to clean up the area. And he said that some of the rescuers were saying that by the time he actually went out there, that they were just really looking for body parts at that point. They weren't finding any more like intact bodies.
If you look up pictures, bro, there's trucks, cars that are like buried in gravel and dirt. That's how high the water got, bro. Like, and like the cars are now part of the cement, bro. Like that's how
There's
Bro.
dumpsters that are like crushed, like almost pancake style, like the public
Literally.
dumpsters. It was crazy.
Bro, and under like an hour, bro. From 1 hour to 2 hours, bro. The two rivers connected and just took over, bro. It's insane.
Fuck.
40 minutes? 40
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, something like that.
You can't even fucking get away from that. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
Back to this, because I do like the cause behind it and I like why you're doing it. So the video itself, it's informational. It puts everything out there that you need to. What I would say is just kind of cut it up and edit it a little bit. Do you have lighting on yourself in the video?
No, I don't think I do have some lighting, but it's not directly in front of me.
Okay, so for this video specifically, I would get any sort of lighting you have on you. So like if you're centered where I'm at, you want one here and here facing in, not
Okay.
right next to you, but like behind the camera. So you're gonna want it to be over there and over there facing you, so it cancels out a shadow behind you,
Okay.
right? So, and that's just because this is more of like a PSA, right?
Yeah.
So this isn't like, it's not for follows, it's not for likes, it's not for, it's, you're spreading a cause essentially. So you're going for shares more than anything, right?
Yeah.
So the biggest thing with the video is what I would say.
It's Viviana with Wings Inc. Studios. Clearly, small business owners don't have a day off, so I wanted to take a minute to post some of the things that we have coming up.
So the first thing I would say, since it's for the cause, I would say take out the part where you're saying business owners don't have a day off, right? I would say even though this is my day off, I want to take time to express and then blank, right? To show that it has a certain level of importance to you.
Okay.
So say that instead, right? Any point where there's dead space or silence, cut it out.
Hi, everybody. It's Viviana with Wings Inc. Studios. Clearly, small business owners don't have a day off, so I wanted to take a minute to post some of the things that we have coming up. Later today, I will be.
I like that you cut that. So, and this is for everybody too, but mainly for you, nothing has to be one take. Okay. So you don't have to record it one time and then be like, okay, post it, right? If it's not exactly what you want it to be, I've re-recorded videos fucking 20 times. I thought a video would take me 5 minutes. It took me 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
And when you pay so much attention to the small shit, not like overdoing it, like OCD wise, you don't have to like overdo the shit. Just like, fuck, I blinked. Like, don't worry about that shit because it should be natural. But if you fuck up your wording, or if you sit there thinking, well, shit, what should I say next? That's kind of like a level of not being prepared, and it's more so on the spot, right? So you can re-say something 1,000,000 times, right? So actually what I can do after this, if you guys have 10 minutes, is I'll throw one of my videos, or I'll connect with my phone on here, and I'll show like a raw video of myself before I edit it. So you guys can see how I'm going about it. And I have somebody edit my videos half the time, so I'll literally say in the video, sorry, Colin, start here. Like I'll literally say that so he knows like we're restarting. We're all that whole minute you just watched that you didn't have to, cut that out, right?
Okay.
So in this, utilize cuts, utilize the fact that you can edit, right? So even if it's literally just cutting stuff up, like you're not doing color correcting, you're not fucking with the sound, you're not doing any of that really intense editing shit. All you're doing is cutting the dead space out and keeping in the volume and keeping in the value that you're trying to portray, right? So 2 things I would say. It's a longer video, which is fine, but I would get to the point in the beginning. So you're not trying to keep any anticipation. You're not trying to hook people in. You're not trying to do anything of that sort yet. You're simply stating, hey, everybody, it's Viviana, right? I'm not bugging. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's Viviana, owner of Studio. And then you're going to be like, typically is my day off, but I really want to bring this to your attention because it is so important to me. And say we're giving away blank, 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 or we're doing a raffle, blank, 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 however you want to word it that way, whatever essentially you're doing and it caters to you. We're going to be giving away a large list of stuff, and all the proceeds are going to be going to this. If you guys aren't aware, this just happened. And then get into that, right? Getting to the point in the beginning is huge in this case because you don't want people to be watching you, waiting to hear what you're doing when you're more so looking for support rather than views or follows, right? So you want to kind of cut straight to the point of, hey, I'm here. This is why I'm here. If you don't know what this is what it is. We're going to be giving away X amount of things for this cause. Thank you for your help, support, right? So a very simple structure, but getting to the point in the beginning. So this structure for something like this is actually the opposite of what I would tell you to do for a video to grab followers, where you're waiting till the end to give that value or essentially give the reason or give the end product. With this, it's the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So the second thing I'm seeing is going to be the caption because that's what we're going over. Also, hook. In this video, and this is kind of what caught my attention first after hearing it, you have a banner on this one and you have a banner on this one. But on the video that seems to be the most important in this case, obviously I don't know what these two are, but that you're trying to get the most support from, there is no banner. So if people are trying to go on your page and find that same video, there's nothing that really tells them, hey, this is that video, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to want to put a banner up top that says, I don't even know what you would use for the banner here because it's going to be straightforward. It's literally just going to be the name of what you're doing for the actual page. So for that, what would you, let me see what you call it. Because is it a raffle more so?
It was a $10 tattoos, and each $10 entry was pretty much a ticket into the raffle. Yeah.
So more of a giveaway, but you have to book in order to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So you can do a giveaway. Same thing with the banner in here is tattoo giveaway, or if you want to focus it more on sending the proceeds to the victims, you could say support and then the name of the town or whatever would be closest to essentially what everybody would know
happened.
What it is. Yeah, essentially. Just because I'm not the most knowledgeable on exactly what you told me the name of the town like twice and it's just not retaining. All I remember is all the graphic effects afterwards because that's just what my brain clings onto. Support blank, right? Something simple in the beginning of this.
Okay.
But right here, I'd want to see, I would even say the town giveaway or support blank giveaway, right? Something where if I go right on your page, it's there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the biggest thing that I'm seeing with the banner hook. Nothing here. I would put something there to grab a little bit more attention considering what it is for, right? Second thing, I would put this here, right up top.
Okay.
So this is good. We're joining forces. Boom, boom, boom. I would add Texas Hill Country Flooding. Okay, got it. So right there. So Texas Hill support giveaway, Texas Hill blank, however you want to put that. But Texas Hill, if that's what people are going to know what it is, that's what I'd put there. All right. I would throw this up top. So all this information regarding how you can enter, I put right here. Right. So in a regular giveaway, you would put, for me, I can go straight to my giveaway now that I'm looking at it because I know I put something before. Because I've structured all my giveaways the same way. Or majority the same way. Oh, and I just unpinned it last night. Motherfucker. All right, hold on. How far back it was. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
But if you're
So this is how I structure mine. It's very quick, very simple. I'll put giveaway live, get their attention, right? So you could do chance to win blank, whatever you want to say, because it's not necessarily a giveaway because there's a caveat of you need to book something in order to be entered. Giveaway live, and then you put your $10 boom. $10 blank gets you entered. All proceeds go to blank, right? Because you're supporting. So that would be right in the beginning. the prizes, list everything to win. And then how to enter, you're already putting how to enter up here. So you could double back and do the same thing here, which is kind of what you did, but it was more so you typed everything out and you were like, oh, also, you don't have to do this, right? So all of that right up top.
Okay.
Since you have such a lengthy list of prizes, I would put the prizes at the bottom. Right? So,
Mhm.
and the only reason I say that is because when you're looking at it, where'd you go? Oh, it was a link. That's why. Oh, I could actually just go back rather than just typing shit out. Should probably be quicker. Yeah, quicker. So, because this takes up so much space, I put it at the bottom. I really would. This all can be meshed together with this,
Okay.
right? Just make it clear so there's no misinterpretation. So someone's not sending you $10 like, okay, when's my tattoo? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no conflict there. And then right here, put this at the bottom, because then it forces everybody to scroll through to see what they have a chance of winning, because you have so many fucking prizes here. It's like, to me, you'd be stupid not to enter,
Mhm.
especially for such a low cost, because this is going to be something where anybody's, or well, especially the business, isn't profiting, because you're doing it for cause rather than just for pure profit. But the most you can get, the better. So it's like, it's a deal you can't pass up. So getting in front of the most people is going to be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that up top, connect that with this, because it's like you have what it is here, separating it, and then you're finishing it off here. It doesn't
Mhm.
really make the most sense to me. And if it doesn't make sense to me, I know there's other people that it's not going to make sense for, right? I'm
Yeah.
not the fucking brightest light out there. So this combine up top, put this at the bottom, this right here underneath that. That's how I would bring it together. Texas Strong,
Okay.
Texas Cause, Studio, Professional, Charity, Help Family. Boom. I would put Texas, or not Texas, tattoo hashtags in here as well. So I would throw that in there as well to kind of push that more towards the tattoo audience.
Okay.
And then last thing I'm going to look at, actually don't see it on this. Did you tagged everywhere, but you didn't tag a location? I would tag your location.
I thought I
So
had. That's
I'm
weird.
gonna look at my post real quick to see if I just don't know where to find it on the laptop. It's right under the name. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go back real quick and check that. Typically I'm on my phone, but for the most recent calls I'm doing on a laptop because it's easier to screen share. So you didn't tag the location, but I would tag the location, because then with the amount of views it got, it's gonna start pushing it to people in your location.
Okay.
So for that video, that's what I would have done. I'm going to look at, there's another giveaway, still the raffle. So there's 3 I'm not going to look at. This one.
She's my piercer.
I was going to say, I like the video. So I like the video. I think it's a little bit too long. I like this video. I think it's a little bit too long. That's the only thing, because the beginning is good. I would put same thing banner. So have that banner up in the beginning, and then, you know, just since you are new, banner is just that little box text that goes right here. I would do the banner, and for the banners, you notice how all the banners are different?
Mhm.
I would keep them cohesive. So I
Okay.
would use the same font. I'd use the same box or the same border. So if you notice in a lot of mine, I do same exact border, same exact font every single time, right? Unless it's like a reaction video. Because
Okay.
on the reaction videos, I'm using somebody else's content, not mine, right? So same box border with the same text, right? And most of the time I use the same emoji too, just because it performs the best for me. But this one, like even this one, I did a different border with a different text because I couldn't find the original one. That video didn't perform as good as I want, and I remember that because when I posted it, it was a very important video for me, and it didn't do very good, and I was a little bit disappointed if I'm being honest. But little things like that, could have changed the outcome. So even when you're looking at the page, it looks more put together when you see the same border, same text every time. It's more uniform.
Yeah.
Let me go back. So banners, use them on every one. It's more so tagging what that video is. So if they go straight to your page, they know what they're clicking on before they click on it. Right. So I would keep them in unison. And then this one, actually, I'm going to
Over the weekend?
Okay, maybe I'm not gonna look at it because I can't see it. So it looks like I'm not
That
gonna,
was part one and the other one's part two. I
Okay.
didn't realize they had only uploaded half of it.
okay, got you. That makes more sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, and again, with reels, it's about a minute and a half that you have now. If you post a reel as just a regular post, I don't know if I can post on here. I can. So if you post, okay, I'm not gonna do that. If you post, you have an option on your phone to post, and then it'll say reel, and then it'll say live, and then it'll, go further in. If you
Mhm.
click post and post it as a reel, it's a regular post on your page, but it uploads as a reel. So if you click post instead of reel, instead of having a minute and a half to post, you have 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll bring it to one full video. I
Okay.
figured that out probably two or 3 months ago when they changed the settings.
Mhm.
That's the main thing. I do like this video. I like the cover photo that she chose. I would just use some sort of banner on there. I like the sound. I like how she edited it to every note. So it was consistent with the sound. So every time the sound changed, she moved. I like that a lot. It's that reverse that has me a little fucked up. I think of all times when you show your final product, it shouldn't be in the quickest part of the video. You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense to me as a creator, right? So here I'm watching her do it. I want to see the end product because right there, the chick in the yellow, at least I hope it was yellow or that I'm just fucking slow. The chick that was in that last scene, she seemed very happy with the piercing. That's very good because right there, it would count as a testimonial. It's the emotion being shown through the screen. I like that a lot. And I know I'm straying away from like the intro and the fucking, I'm like analyzing this video for you. I like it a lot. But now she's kind of edging me right now. Like I want to see what you can do. And you're just kind of tugging the line, right? And now once I start to see it, it's gone. Right? So a little bit more with that final product. You kind of see what I'm saying with that video a little bit. So
Yeah.
that second half of the video where it reverses or kind of reverts to a better audio, that's where I would start showing final product, final product, final product.
Mhm.
That's what I would do. Because now you're seeing the process. It's showing she can handle herself with the needle, but you already showed that in the beginning. So now at the end, you want to have more final product. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is why she was so happy. Right? So you're showing the process, but you're also not selling the process. You're selling the product.
Mhm.
Right? You're selling the service.
Yeah.
I'll go over one more. I'll go over this one because that's 1600.
You may fall in love with you. If you get the chance, you better keep up. She's inspired. You may fall.
Simple, quick. You got fucking big caption. Beautiful. This one got a lot of views again because okay, cool. So again, the collab. I like that you're collabing everything. I like that a lot because now you're posting on one platform and it's posting on all three. So you're managing 4 different pages at one time. I like that a lot. This again, banner. So the biggest thing that I'm noticing with you is going to be the banner.
Yeah.
You want to have the banner in every single one, right? This, if you're doing more so, this one it seems like you're saying, okay, cool. So you're introducing yourself to more people, which is nice. Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, so big one right here. They cannot access a link in the caption. Okay, so any link that you have, put in your bio, and then refer them to that bio.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a big one that I think somebody else did that recently in the group. Can't remember who it was, but someone else put a link. I think it was Brooklyn. Putting a link in the bio doesn't work as well because they can't click it and they can't copy and paste it unless they screenshot it.
Okay.
Okay. So this doesn't really help anybody. So throwing this in your bio, which I'm assuming you already have it in your bio, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so you have that. So you can add more than one link, or you can have your link tree and have this link in your link tree.
I thought I had my link tree in there, but I guess I must have updated it or something.
I was going to say, when you put this one up, you could have taken that one down.
Yeah, probably.
For this video wise, I would have a banner up top. Just because there's not a lot to the video, I don't really have an idea for the banner at this very moment because there's not a lot for me to play off of. But once it cuts here, and I kind of have everybody stray away from transitions. So like transitions don't do the best. The only person that I've seen do really, really well with transitions recently is Mikey, the person I showed you in the beginning, who just got to 20,000 followers. And it's a very quick, short transition into his product at the end of the video. And I refer to tattoos as a product majority of the time.
Yeah.
Right after this, no more of you. Now it's your work. Now it's your product. Okay. So that's what I want you to start showing, right?
Okay.
Because in the beginning, you're showing yourself, then you're selling what you could do, right? So that's what I would do with this video specifically. And again, banner. That's really the only thing. And since you're introducing a lot of stuff, I think this is very well written, more of like a bio. I like it. It's good.
Cool.
Beautiful. And you're also sharing to Facebook Reels as well, which is good. Yeah, that's like the main thing.
I have noticed that some of my videos perform more on TikTok than on Instagram. I noticed that much. No, it's a different name.
Okay, I'm gonna go on TikTok. What is the name on TikTok?
It's official.viv.13.
Did I do that right? I see. .viv.13. Yeah. Is none of them popping up? Interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into that later just because it is already 9:30 and I don't want to take up everybody's Friday night because the turnout's already a little bit. But if they're the same videos on your TikTok and they perform a little bit better, I want to check that out. And plus we have, are you available tomorrow for one-on-one?
Yes, it should be available after 12 Central Standard Time and pretty much the rest of the day.
Okay, perfect. That should be perfect. So what I'll do is I'm going to message you tomorrow morning to figure out and I'm going to get you in. Everybody else that was in the Discord that answered the time, that's going to be in effect, I guess you could say, to not tomorrow, but next week. I'm going to look right now, see if everybody responded because I was still waiting for a couple people to respond on that one. Okay. Beautiful. Yes, we're going to go on that. Perfect. And then Kenny, I'm going to get you in before then as well. Okay. So perfect. So now what I